Called My First Love Poem. And it goes something like this here. A woman was and still is God's greatest creation. Respect her always, no matter the situation. Though my situation has caused me to love no more, broken-hearted from a lady I once truly adored. For I'm senseless, for I cannot smell the scent of my woman. Bloodhounded by my mistakes has been humbling. For loneliness has now become my lover, and in my loneliness I found me. No longer the player or ladies' man, 'cause it doesn't pay to be. For it took me a while to figure out a true woman's worth, but she is the closest thing we have to God while upon this earth. I'm vacant without her love, touch, and kiss. My beautiful black queen is who I've come to miss. For my yesterdays are in my past. I'm optimistic about my tomorrows, wondering still if ever again I'll be pierced by Cupid's arrow. My first love poem. Mean streets, midnight creeps, moon blazing, fiends craving. Starvation is what has the death toll raising. For society failures are but American tailored, suited for the ones who are owed political favors. For there's no secret to what they held sacred. The land, off the backs of blacks, they brought forth the nation. As it manifests economically, they formed a united plantation, with the minorities leading the majority of the ones they classify as being poor. They even mocked us with their bird, a symbol of an eagle, black body, white head. Better yet, that's the history of my people. See, their plan is to be deceitful, therefore we'll never soar, because they rather have us be bewildered, bamboozled, or better yet, misguided. For the truth lies in multiples, but yet and still we're divided. So through my poetry, I preach my prayers. To my maker I confide. Guide me on my journey. For the truth that resides in my poems, I know I'll be crucified. Father, please give all my respects to your only begotten, the star that shines from old Jerusalem. I know it's a predicated war in your holy land. The UN peace talks are just an illusion. For I've come to the conclusion that they do not want to see a truthful resolution. For they cook up lies and allow the media to feed us with this mass confusion. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. With this breaking news, we must all repair our antennas and don't be allowed to be remote and controlled by their hatred and force-fed propaganda. Almost, there we go, got it. Now I'm in tune, and you're viewing a mental revolution. For I try to caption my words in the hopes to channel my discovery of a lifetime. Poetry, for which in my journey I met a poet, and he allows me to tell his stories and his travels through the mind and body of a young poet's evolution. What up, just think about playing cards as I go through my poem. For being alone is gratifying, but I'm a man, and being womanless is not satisfying. For I'm in compliance that one day I'll meet my true soul mate. For I barter my tomorrows against my yesterdays, hoping to have learned from my mistakes. For I mistook love for granted, gloves off, a slap of reality I was handed. For I mishandled a few hearts, a real spade with no diamonds for commitment, too busy pity-patting with the club goers, truly playing my part. For now she and I are apart, and I must confess I miss the way she called my name. For we were more than just two of a kind. Now we no pair, and it is I who must accept the blame. For no, I'm not ashamed, for I'm a little more wiser. So in my prayers I bid to the King of Kings to please send me a queen to help flush my kingdom. For a woman brings understanding and stability. So when I wed thee, I'll call her thy wisdom. For these were the cards that I was dealt, and I played them at my own risk. Avoided the jokers at all costs, so I would not be the suicidal king. For love can be worth the gamble, but you must respect its rules. If not, your life can be in shambles. Campbell good is the love from a woman, for it's like soup for the soul. So down by the river I wait, for I cannot be bluffed. My hands I shall not fold, for these ready for war. To my comrades, may heaven's angels guide and protect you, for they are looked upon as great commanders in God's mighty army. Torn be thy flesh, but I'm blessed to be armored with the knowledge of him. So proudly I salute thee. For truth be told, I'm a rebel to my soul, for I'm a young soldier ready for war. For my battle cry be, fight to the death. I'm here to free the POWs and unite my people, to mash on our enemies until there's no one left. For I'm not MIA, so with my weapon I aim to make my mark on history. For his story shall say, truth be told, Slap was a rebel to his soul, for he was an old poet. Ready? This is my brothers, you know what I'm saying, the ones who ain't always on point. But this one's called My Declaration. My Declaration. As I sit back and reflect about the human dialect, amazing how many words can mean just one thing. Though verbally I'm set off by life's predicates, headstrong, so with my mind I write, hoping to interpret my language that I speak from within. For I see it to be pronounced that the black man does not live up to his full potential. For he has become the subject of ungodly things and illiterate to his own people. For literally he was once looked at as brethren when God walked the earth. Mighty has he fallen from the Almighty, even has him believing he's cursed. What's worse is that he still degrades the mothers of civilizations. Though many do not act civil, they still carry the wombs of the unborn soldiers. Hooked by my phonics, I pronounce the rebirth of a nation. For there's no need for accommodation, just give us our just due. For our body language was written by perfection, textbook, so knowledge of self is my declaration. Thank y'all very much for hearing me tonight. God bless y'all.